like now notice.
True.
No.
Brother, you have to
That's
watch out
sick as
because
shit.
the number one player, Sus Car, is gonna come join the server, and you know what's gonna
Oh
happen.
God.
Where's those cars?
I
It's all
guess
there. What
that's-
the
Feather, you should give everybody access to officer not safe for work. Just
How
in
about we
case.
just
just for
don't.
one day.
No, please.
No, I'm not
just
gonna
for,
do
like,
that
10 minutes.
because
Jeff
some
had
things
to be
that I've seen in
exposed.
there, man, are not cool.
Oh yeah.
And then Dyer can start
Dyer has
spamming.
said, as long as Officer
Frog,
NSFW is still
frog.
active, Prime will never shut down.
What do you need?
Don't worry about it, Brock. Don't even
Don't
think
worry,
about
don't
it.
worry, don't worry.
Yeah,
Brock,
Frog,
don't
frog,
even
it's a-
fucking think about it. You're
I
too
keep
innocent.
going away for like 5 seconds, come back.
It's
It's like
alright,
frog.
Frog,
Like
don't
what?
It's a
worry.
high it's a
Don't
high
I think
council
I
chat.
personally think the funniest thing about this line is the people wearing the Sargon uniform, like Royal, Ryan, and Zephyr. I think that's fucking hilarious.
Dude, they're
Uh,
loyal. What do you mean?
Saki, change it to the fit right now.
Alright, so they're gonna work in
Wait,
about
let me get the
10
the
minutes.
bastard.
Someone live young Sion.
10 minutes, bro. Oh my god.
More like
Basic Prime
15.
shirt. Oh my god, this is like one of the first ones.
Wait, guys. When we went to Alteris, our defense notifier went off. An alpha group, like I signed C5 emoji, rated us apparently.
That's Const's group.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
That's
gross, guys. Gross. Come on, you're better than that.
Be nice. Be nice.
Give us money though.
Money.
Yeah, brother, they
Alright,
pay
everyone's gonna ping Feather, right? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Crash the fucking server.
God damn it, doesn't crash.
Alright, everyone re-equip your gun. Come on.
Is our limit at 0?
Alright, is Dream here? Alright, we start
Yeah,
talking.
what's up? My bad.
Alright, so first of all, Dream's a retard. He's the reason the group's dying. No, I'm kidding.
Glory!
No,
Sorry.
Dream,
I'm
if
just
you
gonna
didn't
talk
lose, this
about
wouldn't
like the
happen.
group itself.
Yeah,
Stop
Dream,
talking.
just don't
Oh
lose
my
to
god.
that.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Jesus Christ.
We'll start muting people.
Say the N-word. Oh,
Yeah, for real. Alright, so how Prime started was I owned a different group for a while. It was called Spectus, and I led that group for a year and a half, I think. It was a really small group. It was when I kind of first started really getting into clanning. And it was like a really small community. We would raid like Star Wars groups. It was really small and it was cute. And I thought it was adorable. And so the group actually ended up dying because I had to leave for an extended period of time. The actual owner of the group, he was useless and all he did was pay for stuff. So the group ended up dying. So I left and then I quit the game for a year. And then I got a DM from a friend of mine from that group named Aerial Glider. She told me that I should restart it. You guys are free to type, by the way. I don't care, but don't talk because it'll throw me off. She DM'd me and she said, "Hey, you should restart Spectus." And I was like, "I'm doing fucking nothing with my life other than school, so I'm totally into that." So I did, and I couldn't get the actual Spectus group from the owner because again, he was useless. So instead, I made the Prime Syndicate, and that's kind of how the origin started. It started off a lot like Spectus. We'd raid random Star Wars groups or just like third world clans that nobody's ever heard of. I'd never been to Marisk at the time. I made like a rule to myself that I'd never be there. So I never actually really knew anything about traditional clanning until Fabosh joined. And then Fabosh kind of took Prime and turned it into like an actual formatted clan. So kudos to Fabosh. Everything you see in front of you would not be around if it weren't for that guy, 100%. Because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was just kind of running around and raiding random groups that I thought was fun that had RCL type weapons. And then Fib came in and he showed me like what Surge was. Well, I knew what Surge was, but like he showed me like how to kind of get involved, if that makes sense. Like what forts to raid, the right people to talk to in order to get, the GCC in general. Like I wasn't even in that Discord until Fib came around. So after that, a lot of people just started to kind of show up. Dream rejoins from Spectus. The last 3 people from the original group are Melee Redemption, Dream, and Ascendal. Those are the last 3 people that I can personally think of that are still active in the group that are from the previous group. So they've been around with me for about 5 years? 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. So they've all been helping me out and been in the group and part of my life for 4 years, which is super cool. But yeah, more people started to show up. I shut Prime down for a good, I think, month when school started because I was starting college and I didn't think I'd have time. So I shut down and rejoined Myth, and I met Dyer and a few other people. And then I ended up leaving that, and then a bunch of people from Myth when I led it. I basically own the group because that's how Taboo works. Don't join Myth. It's a fucking disgrace of a clan. Bad. But yeah, Dyer joined Prime after that, and he told me he would never script for me. So I was like, okay. That's literally the first encounter. I asked him for help with something. I think it was something that was like related to Erebus, and he was just like, "I'm never scripting for you." I was like, "Okay, damn." And then, yeah, that was when we had Erebus Mines up. It was the first map we had, and Erebus Mines was the first map we had actually any like major invasions on during the first Row War we were part of, and the only one I think. It was our first map. It was the first thing I ever designed, and kind of what got me into the idea of. So we just did the Raider rope off thing. It was the first thing that got me into like map design, which is something that I can personally say I think I've been relatively successful at. Along with Dyer, we've been doing that a lot, and we've gotten very good at it. But that was the first map I ever really like kind of built, with some help from Vorcifer Thorn. But anyway, after that, we did the 2019 Row War in Windsor. I think it was 2019 or 2018, and it was like the first major clanning event that I was part of, and it was one of the coolest experiences I've ever had. And the reason it was really cool was because there was no expectations on Prime at all. It was completely like laid back for us. We did basically anything we wanted. It was back when we wore the old weird black / like pink uniform. We raided Bear. I specifically remember we raided Bear with our top team at the time. One of them was an RCMer named Ava Lysa, and we raided Union and we won. And it was like one of the coolest feelings because I was like, oh my god, we did something to help participate in this war and get us a win. You know, it's like one of the coolest feelings, especially considering we got raped that war. But you know, we did our part, and that's all that mattered. That's what I cared about, and that's what kind of made it fun for me. But then eventually Prime started to continue to grow, and it got really big, like big rallies of like 70 plus people, and I started to realize just how big this group was getting. We got new uniforms, started scripting for us. A Dune came out, a bunch of shit went down, a lot of changes, and the group just got huge. We got a giant high com, a lot of really committed people, and I think that was the golden age of Prime. Back when like a Dune would get raided like once or twice a day at least. You know, it's more like 2 or 3 times. It was crazy. We'd get rated so much. And yeah, it was just really cool experience. And then like Row League happened, and I think ever since then we've kind of had a bit of a downturn. Row League was the month of raiding that I had where all we did was raid every single day. We'd raid like 9 to 13 times. Which sounds incredible, right? Everyone, like, I bet everyone here's like, fuck yeah, Roblox, you know? But that was the worst experience I've ever had. And, like, ever since then, I've never felt the same about Roblox. I've never, ever felt the same about this game ever since then. And, yeah, it was every day, 13 raids a day at least, where we would raid the shittiest forts ever. And we'd be forced to, because if we didn't, other people would catch up. And it was just bad. It was a terrible experience, but we won. We ended up winning. But then, like, a lot of people retired. A lot of people realized they hated this game, just like I did. And that's when I started to kind of realize I also hated this game. And ever since then, I used to raid AF3 all the time. I used to raid just in general all the time myself. And we would win at AF3, and it was the best feelings I ever got. Like, we won that first easy mode with Happerson and a few other elites. Like, the first major elites we had was Happerson. He was one of the first guys. Him, Bid, and Alex the Conqueror back when they were around. They were my boys. They were my little squad. I used to think they were so cool. But anyway, apparently the VC is full. That's tough. Hope somebody's recording it, but...
Don't forget, our main core of people at the time were also prison lifers.
Yeah, that was kind of how Prime started too, was... I raided, what was it? I raided a... No, I didn't raid. I joined an SMG group. Like, it was literally, or game. It was like an SMG Bricktops where you literally just like be random teamed and you'd fight, and that's where I would recruit. That was the first thing that I would do other than GRP. I would sit there, fight, get like top frag because everybody there sucked, and I'd be like, hey, join my group and I'll make you as good as I am or whatever, and I wasn't even good at the time. I would literally just run into people doing that. And then I ran into Bid, and he was like, for some reason, the biggest, most popular prison lifer of all time. And, you know, I just like randomly, you know, managed to run into this guy. And then he ended up recruiting like hundreds of people from the prison life community into Prime. And then I met Mix at a GRP thing. I was recruiting him, and then he tried to scam me a map and sell a map to me that was already made and copied, and he tried to scam me, and that's actually how I met him. And then Mix ended up being like third in command in my group. Whose mic is that? Who's fucking doing laundry?
Wait.
Paul, what the fuck? What's your problem, bro? He's doing laundry.
Monkey, dude.
This is how much this
Wait.
guy fucking loves this game. He's sitting here doing laundry.
One time we were raiding with Mix, and what was that one? It was like the Reavers or Revan Spells group.
Yeah, I know.
We
what
had to
you're
go
talking
through the caves or whatever. They had PVI there, and Mix was like popping off that match.
about. Yeah,
And then later we get sent a screenshot of Mix HBing.
yeah, Mix is a
It was,
fucking
like,
cheater.
5
If
by
anybody didn't
5
know
by
that.
5.
Yeah, 5 by 5. And he was like, I haven't been caught. It was crazy because he said, I just got a new PC. And he was like suddenly better than me and Fib. And we were like super confused. The guy like had only been clanning for like a little bit. And his excuse is that he just started like, had a new PC. And that's what it was.
It's
But
prime time.
Then
yeah, it was fucking
and
funny.
then when he got called out, he said that he wanted to be better, but he didn't want to put in work. And then
And that's
shut
just
the
Mix's
fuck up.
mentality about
And
life
then-
nowadays.
and then
Yeah, I emailed all the teachers.
Who is that? Exile.
Bye bye,
Thank
evil
you.
pizza.
All right.
I
Cool.
think he left.
Dude, why would it matter
Anyway.
if you exile him? We're shutting down anyways.
Get him out of our friend Discord. We don't like that kind of negativity here. Anyway,
Ah.
move on a
He
little
said
bit.
it was pressure from being an SCP. He had like standards.
Yeah,
up
he felt
low.
like he had to.
It's
Yeah, he had
like-
to be good or something.
Just don't
They're like,
cheat.
no, dude, we're telling you to cheat, or we're telling you not to cheat. And that's what he was worried about, was getting kicked out of his SMP group. He's like, don't tell them, bro. Don't let them know. And we're like, we're gonna tell them, bro.
Can you unlock the server? I want to join.
It's not locked. Is it locked?
I couldn't
No.
join.
It's not
Unless
locked.
it's a. Yeah, wait, call it.
There we go. It should be fine. Good.
Coolio.
All right, cool.
careful about
I will be. Don't worry. It doesn't matter. It's locked as it is anyway. So if a raider joined, if somebody managed to, it's the same thing as an S lock if it's raider limit, so it doesn't matter. So he'll still be able to join the game if he tries. If he does, it doesn't matter. We're in Discord anyway. We'll just fucking leave. And that's probably the reason this game sucks. Anyway, so I'm gonna go over like the reasons why I'm actually quitting. This kind of resonates a lot with what Soggy retired, like his reasons for retiring. He said, and I'm gonna pretense this a little bit. I'm a full-time college student and a full-time worker. That means I work 15 credit hours of school, and I'm doing 40 hours of work. And albeit that school is not really all that difficult, it does take a lot of time though. And I'm a full-time worker, which means I'm at work 40 hours a week. So try to think about that for a second. And I still managed to own this group and raid regularly with it. So that was like, and I consider this at least a part-time thing. So that's at least 20 hours a week. So that was 100 hours of mental work over 2 years of this group, where I was doing all of that all at once. And it is starting to kind of catch up to me, especially considering school is getting a lot harder. And work is also becoming more, what's it called? Demanding. Because I'm a manager now, and I have to know what the fuck I'm doing. I have to train other people. There's so much more. And I have to do like technical work now on the computer. It's just like a lot more, take at home stuff, which is just too much at this point. And I tried to own the group this semester, where I was like, okay, I'll just let officers host and like take care of things. And everyone did a good job. But I felt like people got more on each other's back when I wasn't around than when I was. And it started to turn Prime into something that I wasn't, able to respect anymore. Because originally we're really big about new gens and no toxicity. And that's part of the reason why Prime got so huge, was because we were so accepting of like new people. And like, we were really big about no toxicity and bringing people into the group. And then Prime kind of just started to turn into something else, because we started to just like let anybody in. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not putting any blame on anybody specific. Cough Dream. I'm just kidding. No, we just started letting people in and giving people chances, but like it just became a bit of a toxic mess, and that's part of the reason the group is kind of dying, unfortunately. And obviously it's not dying in the sense of activity or popularity or anything like that. But I think that the original Prime Syndicate of what it used to be is dying, and that's why I don't really respect it or want to own it anymore, if that makes sense. I hope everybody kind of understands that. But I'm getting too old for this game, and a lot of people are getting too old for this game, and I think a lot of people need to come to terms with that. If you're still owning a group, or like you still, I'm not judging anybody for having enjoyment in this game. Like, if you like this game, that's great. But like as a raid leader and somebody that owns a group, I'm like 20 years old, and like I feel like I need to move on and just start doing other things with opportunities I have, especially like just go outside. I just need to find new stuff to do. I'm still gonna own the Discord and hang out with you guys when I'm at home doing homework and stuff. Like I'm not gonna leave the community. I might even get into Apex and start playing that. I've actually been planning to do that for a while.
Yeah,
So everybody plays Apex.
You only play
I'm gonna
You should
do
play
Roblox
that.
and
CS:GO.
Yeah, I've only hey
Shut
Death
up.
Cheeks.
Shut up, Death Jigs.
Oh my God, there's 100 people I can talk to. Hey everyone, I exist. You know. Anyway.
Cares about you.
Yeah. So let me see. Other than that, I also want to explain why this game is bad, and for anybody just like I'm not just gonna say that. I'm gonna explain why. The reason this game isn't good is because people are way too competitive, and it's the reason the group clan world is like dying. And it's not anybody's fault. It's just the way this game is designed is to be competitive. And because of that, everyone cares so much about winning that they give up the idea of creative game design in order to win. So they create these really stupid, specific ways to win, or something incredibly defender-sided just because they care so much about winning. And I used to not care as much. I used to be like, if we lose, we lose, no big deal. But then Prime got so big and we got so well known for winning raids and defenses and stuff and being, like a hard clan that I felt like I had to, stand up to that, standard, and it just became more of a chore to me than something I enjoyed. So yeah, fair zones got created and stuff like that. Like again, Sargon, Alteris, I don't really care all that much about losing, but when we started losing at a Dune like consistently, and it's because like a lot of our original elites, it's not even like our elites left. It's more like we all just stopped caring. Like we don't care anymore about winning. And it's not even no. Let me take that back. We don't care anymore about being good at the game. We care about winning, but we don't try anymore in order to make sure that we don't lose. Does that make sense? And I think part of the reason that is because we started like not playing. Like we don't raid anymore. Nobody wants to raid, and that's not anybody's fault. That's the clan world. I just explained that the map design in the current clan world is so bad because people care so much about winning. Like, look at fucking Stratus, dude. Look at Stratus for 3 seconds and tell me that people don't care about winning. Or like Maersk. Like, no offense, Maersk is fucking ass, and it always has been. And I'm not trying to be mean or step on anybody's toes. I get that some people like that. But Maersk is just a bad map, and I'm hoping that, the clan world will kind of understand the fact that these different maps can't be around if the group like world is to exist. Like Adun is defender sided, but there are specific ways that you can win, and I regret adding in a recon here and designing the map around the recon. That was the biggest mistake that we made. But like Zarkaris was a good map. It's really good. It's raider sided, like stuff like that. I enjoy making maps that are interesting rather than maps that I can win. And when we started to lose at these maps is because it's not because the map changed or anything, or like our skill level left or our elite stopped showing up. It's really just because we don't care anymore about winning. And no, we don't care about being good enough to win, if that makes sense. We just aren't motivated anymore. And it's not just me. I think it's the whole clan world. They just lost motivation to make the game good. And that's big on the clan leaders at the moment. And right now I just don't have the mental capacity or the, drive to continue to make maps that are actually good and try to help others to make maps that are good, because people will DM me all the time to try to help like design a map, and I'm not saying that like I'm this great map designer, but I just so happen to own 4 maps with Dyer that were all successful, like very successful. I think people that need to change their mentality about map design altogether. But yeah, another thing is the community that the clan world is currently in is just so toxic. Like I don't know, just no offense. I love these guys. Don't get me wrong. I love these guys. But people like Major and Draintick and like Sasuk and I don't know, XB sites even. No ill will to these guys. I love these dudes. They're all cool. I've all been friends with them for a while. But yeah, even Xkion. But like they just care so much about winning. and it's like a problem. Like, and it's nothing against these guys. Like, let them be competitive. All power to them. But when it gets to the point to where you are happy about another group being upset about like their current community and what's going on in their clan world, like for example Sasuke, right? I'm trying to have a normal conversation in this real war Discord, and he's just attacking me about losing during the Valenia War when I went into that war expecting to lose, and everybody knew it. Everybody in the clan world knew that we were going to lose that war, and I did it for fun. I did it for a last ditch effort to see like what does the clan world have to offer for a war? What could possibly be fun? And that's what I'm worried about with this real war coming up. Is I see these same people that are involved in other wars that I've seen go bad, particularly people like Sasuke, who's literally in the Discord for no reason, considering RFST is not even a group, and they're merging into Valenia for the real war. I don't even know why he's there, but it's not even ill will toward him, but he just has this mentality of just like, it's so childish to me, especially for somebody that's been in the community for so long. And other people have this mentality too. It's just like, I'm going to name call and, be toxic for no reason when I'm trying to make sure this community doesn't die, and I don't want it to die because I love this game. But I'm going to make everybody feel like they should kill themselves whenever they play this game, and I get that's just online gaming, but like the clan community is too small for that now. And now that Prime is going away, there's only like two major groups that I consider major is Vac and Surge. And Surge doesn't even really have all that much going for it anymore, no offense. If this new map flops, I don't think it's going to be around for much longer. Soul is not going to last, I'm sorry, but as soon as Draintick leaves that group, it's gone. Anyway, there's certain clans that right now are too small to be considered major clans, but have the community to last. Things like ROA, like it's just a small community with really good development, really loyal people, and that's what Prime kind of used to be back before we got really big, and that's why it kind of was good. That's why that's when I enjoyed clanning, is when there was no expectation of us. We were a small, tight-knit community. We knew who could do what, and like I knew everybody's name. That's when I kind of liked it. But now like half of you guys I don't even know, and like that kind of just puts a bad taste in my mouth, And it's not a bad thing. It's just it just got too big for me. But yeah, I just have a lot of opportunities coming up in real life too that I should put more effort into that I haven't been because of this. And I just think like if there's one thing I can say, the biggest thing that any clan can take from this is just make better maps. Like if the game is going to last, clanning has one of the most unique game designs of all time. Like I've never seen another game like this. First person shooters, all of them have the same, concept and idea. There's League of Legends, a MOBA, you play with a team of 5 and you do things. But this, like, the way Roblox works is just so unique, and it's so cool. Like, Roblox clanning could be one of the coolest games that the community could just grow. And with the current, like, mentality that everybody has of just constant competition and, never wanting to lose, it's just gonna kill the group in the clan world. Like, it's like if you put a bunch of plat people that play Valorant all day and do nothing else, shit on people and then tell them they're bad all the time. Like nobody wants to play that game. No one's gonna want to play that game. I think competitive things are good, but they should definitely not be like something that should be as publicized as they are. Anyway, that's kind of all I really have to say. Just chill with the elitism. Don't care so much about winning anymore. I know a lot of other clan worlds or clan leaders that have also kind of just felt the same as I do. Like the group of the current community is just bad, man. Like fair zones need to go, classes need to die. Yeah, like there needs to be a new mentality about the way maps are made. And based off what I've seen of a lot of these new maps coming out, they're all gonna be bad. They're all gonna be so bad. They're gonna be terrible. And I already know, man.
Don't forget that clans need to stick to the original no vehicle bases.
No, I think if you do it right, it's okay. But the problem with it is there's too high of a learning curve
vehicles suck on
for
Roblox,
vehicles.
bro. It will never work.
Gravelines is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, I don't know if anybody else.
Vehicle bases.
There's very few fucking good bases at all, Clear Pilot.
That's true.
HEO's ass, and you should realize
Dude,
it already. I get that it's Raider side, but it doesn't make it fucking good.
Dude, I know HO is ass. I've known that for a long time, dude. Dude, Jet, I don't work at Walmart anymore, dude. Shut the fuck up.
What
You
happened
moved
to
the
Walmart?
target? You moved the target?
Yes, I moved
Anyway.
to Target, guys.
Oh,
I
he
moved up
switched
in
up his
life.
hose. He switched up his hose.
Yeah, he went to Target.
Fired
They
from
probably got
Walmart.
fired from
Oh,
Walmart.
wow.
I did not.
Okay,
get
anyway. I really appreciate the big rally. I really do. It makes me sad to say that the group's kind of gonna go down, but I don't have a whole lot of really big future plans like for this group. If I do anything, I'll do something with Dyer. We might just go into hibernation, and if we want to, we can keep designing stuff. But honestly, I just as it is, I want to tell you guys what really got me thinking about this. We raided a Dune against Vac after I went on vacation for 4 days. I didn't have work, I didn't have school, I had nothing. I was fully relaxed, completely chill. And I've never wanted to shoot myself in the mouth more than playing Roblox when I was playing that game. Like, I'm not even trying to over exaggerate. Like, I had to leave the game. I had to physically, like, just walk away from my computer because I was just. It wasn't even like nobody was listening or anything was going wrong. Like, nobody was doing anything wrong. It was just like Vac full stacked, and that's like something that I've seen happen all the time, dude. Like, I don't play this game anymore to be considered an elite, and for some reason, whenever I'm in the game and like two other good people freak the fuck out and they bring their best team. And that's nothing against Vac. I was fully expecting that. But that mentality of just not wanting to lose, I guess with Vac it's kind of like their mentality. Like at least they tell people, you know, they're like all about winning. But like when I played that, I just hated it. I did not insult it. I did not enjoy it at all. Neither did Dream, and all of it was, and Sagi even pointed it out. It was just so much negativity. Like it was just you join a VC of people rating, and you never hear anybody laughing or having a good time unless it's like, you know, something very situational. 90% of the time, all people are doing is screaming and yelling at each other and making fights, you know. And that's part of the reason why people don't want to lose is because you don't have a good time when you're losing, and that's why they full stack. That's why CSP dies all the time is because all they do is play their top team, and that's part of the reason why Prime's dying is because I kind of refuse now to play with anybody that other than people that I can expect to do well. But yeah, like what we did in about a year and a half, like we got up to I think personally at least top 2, top 3 clans up there with Vac and Surge. When it came to like 3 points, there's like loyalty, activity, and top maps. I think we have the best maps. We're probably third in activity and probably second in loyalty, I think. And if we put ourselves to the standards of those clans, and I think a lot of groups are gonna miss us. I think as it is, there's a lot of groups that are just not gonna exist anymore. Or I mean, not exist anymore. They're not gonna have like good forts to raid anymore. Like I don't know. Like I sitting here thinking I'm like there's not a fort in the world that I want to play right now. I think a lot of people have that mentality, but I don't know. They're just fucking bad, bro. Whenever I sit down and you know, I would try to host raids. I would sit down and rally like 20 people, and I would just look for a fort to raid for 3 hours. And then like I would rally and sit there for 20 minutes. Their bot goes off. Somebody joins, says raid later. We have nobody on, and it's fucking Surge. It's like what? You know, like what? How can you not have anyone on? And you'd be trying to raid for 3 hours, and then nothing would come of it, and then that's 3 hours of your day just gone.
Yeah, I think the worst thing about raiding is waiting for it to actually happen. First, you have to rally. That takes about 10, 15 minutes. And then you have to wait at their base for them to rally, and that's about 10, 15 minutes. And then half the time they stack on you. And it just sucks. Like
Because like if you have even remotely a good team, they have to wait until their top team comes on. They're like calling them with their fucking phone numbers. People have each other's fucking phone numbers in order to make sure they have their best team on. That's not even a joke. I know for a fact Paul and Drainsick call each other up in real life all the fucking time because they're so afraid of losing to Vac on fucking any map ever. Like that's how bad it gets, dude. Like they sacrifice their real life privacy just to make sure they don't lose against a bunch of Legos that call themselves Vactovians, dude. Like that's how bad it is. No offense, Paul, but that's definitely what you do, and you can't deny it. Anyway, there was something I wanted to say. Oh yeah, and like just people are toxic, bro. Like ever since the fucking pedophile shit, like yes, I shouldn't have done the things I did, but people started to kind of drag it on, man. People dragged it on. They still bring it up all the
Give
time.
it context, please, for the
Yes,
people.
please,
that don't
Oh
please.
yeah,
understand.
yeah. Wait,
Please
hold
give
on.
us
For
that
anybody that's
context.
new, hold on. I used to make stupid jokes, and like, let me explain this further. I literally made a document with a guy named Cleve. I literally made it with him. Him and I would send him screenshots of me saying sus shit to people. I would send him the screenshot myself. He would put it in a document, and it was like funny. And then for whatever fucking reason, this guy's literally mentally ill. He sends it to people saying that it's legit. And then like,
you sure it's a joke though?
can somebody like
Alright,
ban
someone
her?
ban
I didn't even know she was in the like in the fucking Discord. No, but like anyway, Faded was like the vocal point, so everybody started bullying Faded. So I got really mad at Cleve, and I was like, dude, what is your problem? You know, like I didn't care so much because it was me.
I mean, maybe.
But when
Cleve
they
is
started,
right,
hey
though,
Faded,
you know?
stop talking. This isn't your platform. Thanks. Like people started to like what's it called, like attack Faded, and like that's when I kind of got more upset. But anyway, it just
Faded,
kind of
you
became like a
stupid
big
bitch.
mess, and then like that's kind of what Prime got known for, even though it kept growing. Like it's successful and everything, but that's just like people kept bringing it up, and then like clans like OP or like Volania even sometimes like they're not as bad, but OP is just like such a cancer to the group, like the clan world, man. It's bad. Dude's a crackhead, plays like since he's fucking I don't even know. Anyway, sorry, I'm not here to shit talk groups. But like a lot of them just need to fix their mentality about this game. They really do, and that's part of the reason the group's dying. And I hope this is a wake up call for a lot of people to realize, hey, maybe I should change my mentality about clanning. Because if I see a titan of the clan world like this die, for reasons like this, maybe I should change the way I'm playing. And I'm hoping that message gets sent out. And I'm hoping a lot of people change the way they make maps and whatnot. But I don't know if anybody else has anything to say. But I'm pretty much done.
Yeah,
I'm not.
something.
Yeah, okay. I'm not deleting the
I gotta
Discord.
go to work. So
Go ahead.
thank you for the amazing speech. Goodbye, everybody. I'm leaving the Discord, and I'm.
I love you,
killing
Fabash.
myself.
Wait, what about F1 Roblox? What about F1
Can you
Prime?
stream it?
You can stream it, Facebook Live it, bro.
On the topic of pedophilia, Feather still sends me unsolicited pictures of his nipples on Snapchat.
Dude.
By the way, for context, I'm 17. I'm not 18 yet.
He also asked
Hashtag
me
me
for
too.
nudes.
Hashtag
He
me
also
too.
asked me for nudes.
Can I get a hashtag
Oh,
me
that
too?
shit's
Snapchat?
funny,
Coming out with
bro.
this. I
I'm
will
not
be
even
sending
joking,
the
by the way. That's like
screenshots and wall.
not even like true.
Continue building the awesome bases.
I asked if I can go inactive, and he said send me a nude. So
Yeah, like about that, I might talk to Dyer about making like a map design thing. I think him and I both enjoy that a lot. At least I do. I usually have a really good time doing that with Dyer, and I'm so hoping to be friends with this guy. I'm saying this publicly so he feels bad, but I really don't want to stop talking to Dyer. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get into Apex. This group Discord won't die.
I gotta see.
I'm gonna get into different games, but yeah, I'm still gonna talk to everybody. I'll still be around, but I refuse to play Roblox ever again. I'm not playing this game.
Make
If
sure
I
you
do
guys
anything, it's all management.
can we
Make
five
sure you guys
stack
go
on
to my
CS:GO?
profile and join Forges of Azai. Yes, good clan, good clan.
Oh yeah, that's something I was gonna do. If you're gonna join a group, join ROA or VAC. Those are the
Scary
two
Spot knows.
groups. Those are the two groups that I personally think are the only respectable clans at the moment. No ill will to others, but like as it is, VAC is like one of the only successful groups that's been around long enough to be considered successful. Well, I'm stepping on a lot of toes saying this, but I like VAC. They have a weird administration. There's a few people that shouldn't be there, but like ultimately the community is really cool. I was in it for a little while. I liked it. You know, I had a good time. ROA, like I said, is what I see a lot of old Prime in that, and that's why I like ROA. A lot. They're a really tight knit community and they're really cool and they got really cool tech. Like I don't understand why they're not rated more. But if you're gonna join any group, 100% join ROA and like 40% join VAC if you're into that kind of thing. That yeah,
Fuck
sure.
VAC.
A lot of people don't like VAC for
Fucking-
whatever reason, but
Romula is some ass.
yeah.
Everyone
What
that
did
says
you
fuck
say?
Back was a former
Romulus?
back
But yeah,
Just
if anybody,
take that
I don't
back.
know if anybody recorded any of this, but if you do, send it to me because I have a few people that needed to, and I forgot
I recorded the thing.
Feather,
that
I've live streamed the whole
Prereq
thing.
said.
To. Oh, you did on what? Fucking Twitch?
Yeah.
You creep?
No,
What the
actually-
hell?
actually
Yeah, this
really like
entire
it.
this
Four people
entire
watching.
thing was
But
streamed
Romulus
to
How many
the
people?
entire
64,
row
so
war
whoever-
Oh my
negotiation.
fucking god!
Feather, there's another 40 people
You're
watching.
sitting here listening to my fucking voice.
Yeah.
There's
Everyone's
another
here
40
watching,
people
dude.
watching Jaws.
Sovereign
Yeah,
and
well-
Dodger both heard everything you said, and
Oh,
now
shit!
I'm gonna have I'm gonna
I'm
have to deal
simply
with
my
it, man.
Discord. I'm changing my IP.
You
Bro.
left me.
XP,
You
if
left
you're
me
watching
alone
this
in that
stream,
coalition. Now I
freeze
have to
Sis
pick
is
up your
definitely
match.
watching.
Yeah, well, Master, you got this. I believe in you.
Pepperoni or cheese, pepperoni or cheese,
Fuck
bro.
that!
Oh my goodness,
What?
guys, seriously though, I'm gonna have to go
Yeah.
through and mute all of you again.
Yeah. Yeah, wait.
All right, but like for real though,
Feather.
Can you
What the
still
hell?
find me for uniform?
Exion, how'd you get in here?
how did Xkion get in here?
Wait. I have something to say.
How'd you get in
Right
here?
now,
Are you on
like,
an alt?
in here, I fucking
Wait, which
hate
one are
you.
you?
Fucking man.
Ban the
beater.
Just Exkion.
I didn't do
anything,
anything, man.
Okay. Well, anyway, yeah.
Delete the
By the
vote.
way, I want to point this out to the whole clan world and everybody in front of me. This isn't because of the Valenia War. The Valenia War was just for fun. I didn't die because of the Valenia War. That's not what this is. Before Valenia starts walking around saying that they killed Prime because they were so good in the war, don't even you dare start saying that, bro. That's not
Never
what happened.
forget. Never forget that Dream will never be
Titan
able
of
to redeem
Voltaires.
himself. Dream
There
will
you
never
go.
be able to redeem himself.
Nah, bro,
the
relax,
Titan of
relax.
She's
You
not,
literally
dude.
had
Yeah,
Surge,
fuck you,
Soul,
Valenia, dumb
and
bitch.
like 8 other groups like helping you out. Bro, relax. Anyway, the group with the hey, seriously, we have to start banning people. It was just for fun. It was a good time. I think everybody had a good time the first day, and then it kind of started going downhill because Sasuke and Drain 6 started to head stuff. So anyway, people like that, change your mentality, please, for the love of God. Otherwise, you guys are good. Let me get a screenshot for attend. I'm kidding. Please.
Wait, I want XP. I want
Guys,
XP.
get
I want
ready.
XP.
Oh, look at the screenshot. See how
Ready?
Jesus.
Oh, he
Last XP log. The last XP
yeah, the
log.
last XP log, for real.
The last XP log.
I am not
logging this.
She's free, bro. She's free.
Fuck
She's
Give me
done. She
a
never
picture
has
again.
to
I'll
log
do it. Give me a
this.
picture again. I'll do it.
The last
Jesus
XP
Christ.
log.
No, Feather, I'm doing it right now. Fuck you.
Let's go.
I am not logging this. Jet, you're logging this.
I'm logging it.
Yo, everyone
Give me
ping,
a-
I don't
ping me
care.
for
again.
XP. Ping me for XP. Ping me for XP.
Yeah, ping me back, see?
Ping me.
And by the way, this may or may not be permanent. I might like come back eventually,
definitely gonna
but
come
if I
back.
do, it's gonna be more of a TNI format. Than
Okay,
a
but why
TNI
is
right
the still officer?
Feather's definitely coming back.
We're staying away from like what's it called, like traditional
Feather,
planning.
for your sanity, please do not come back. Fuck the clan
Feather, I
war.
love
Fuck
you.
any clan leader. Fucking hate you all.
Whoa.
Wait,
Yo,
why
yo,
am I
yo.
getting-
Cleanse,
Whoa.
Oh,
cleanse
sorry,
the
War
bro.
Master. War Master is chill as fuck. Like,
Yo, why is Soggy being spammed?
Hey,
Dude, I'm not
Ooh.
doing officer anymore, man.
Soggy's
Dude, fucking Snoggy. Look at
Oh wait, Soggy, I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna give you roles just so you can like ban people if you have to. You know what I mean? Or, like, just considering this is a friend Discord now. Oh,
Hey,
what the
ban
fuck are
Dream.
you?
Do it.
Bad dream, bad dream. Bad dream.
I think Soggy left the Discord. What the fuck?
No, I'm
Oh
right.
no, he didn't. Oh, what's up, Soggy?
Wait, you say the N-word?
Oh yeah, wait,
Nah.
Dream. Now where are you gonna go? Now that
Wait, there's no
Compass
rules
is
anymore,
done?
guys. What?
What?
No, there's
Dream's gonna clan hop until Dream's gonna clan hop
Here is
into
the
eternity.
solution.
He's like,
Make crime
Oh
2.0.
shit,
How does
Dream, where you
toxic
at? Where
clan
you at?
Join
The Prime
Spectre,
Revolution.
Shit,
Spectre.
cause look at that shit.
I am.
Oh,
What are you gonna say? You're gonna call me the N-word?
I'm saving that.
Clan hop because no clan fucking wants you. They don't like losing you. They don't want you in the fucking group.
I don't even.
Let's make you
I'd rather hurt
pretty
myself on a team than
Server
you.
where we didn't lose.
Some micro that's gonna ear rape everyone.
Where is the NSFW version of the Prime Girl?
spam NSFW.
Yo, Black on down so bad.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Matt, you have to release it now. You have to release it now, Matt.
Stop! I am not releasing it.
Release it.
Yo, someone get Raidmaster. Where is he? I definitely know he has it.
Why are you
Okay,
outing
Raidmaster.
Raidmaster like that? Raidmaster's not gonna send it.
He sent it to me actually.
May give it to me. May give it to me.
Dude, send it to me.
At the end of the day, I mean, like,
No, you have to DM Matt.
can't
man.
believe
That, no,
Matt
that's
actually
fucked.
sent it.
That's fucked. That's fucked.
No.
I hate
everybody
except
for
Keepo, Bella, Cosmic. She just snitched on Raidmaster. Oh no.
Strongman 11.
Maybe Soggy as well.
Yo, I just found the map.
Shut your dumb ass up!
I agree.
Anyone want to play Apex?
Bella,
Y'all play
Well,
with
let's go, Zach, let's go.
I actually
are-
downloaded that shit. Let's see if I want to play.
Bro, send me the prime.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, we started our own private tournament. We started our own private tournament.
At the end of the day, 14 is prime.
Shut up, Fitty.